Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how Mia and I are going to make our pair of shoes each for Disney. So we bought these plain white shoes. We bought them at Michael's. I think they were like on sale for like $9. So we each bought a pair and we both decided what we're gonna paint on them. And I decided that I want to do my Winnie the Pooh. So I went ahead and traced. What I did is I traced this out from the iPad onto some parchment paper, so it would make it easier for me because I'm not very good at judging, like, you know, size wise and stuff. So transferring from there, I just prefer it's easier for me. So I traced it with the pencil, and then from the other side I went with the black marker and traced it, and then I'll show you how I did it, transferring it onto the shoe. Alright, so here it is. I don't know if you could see that. So I just stuffed in an old sheet. I stuffed it in to make it a little more solid, and like I said, I took this is the side I traced it on with the pencil, and then I went on the other side and traced it with the black marker, so that way I put it down onto the shoe and you know, you gotta hold it down pretty carefully because you don't want to smudge it. So I held it down, and then I went around and pressed it to give me an idea. So now I started to go over with the pencil. I started to go around and, you know, detail it a little more clear for me, so it'll be nice and easy for when I want to go ahead and paint it. So that's it. So I'm going to continue, and I'll show you my progress. Alright, I'm going to show you what I did here. I made a mistake. I started off with this shoe right here, and I started to transfer this on here, and as I put it down and started to press, I realized, oh no, I didn't give any support underneath here. So it was very smushy and soft, so it like went all funny, and as you can see, it didn't catch very well. And then I tried to like wipe it. I don't know why I did that, because I knew it's not going to come off. So anyway, so now I'm going to let this one dry up. No big deal, because we're gonna, you know, you're gonna put your trace whatever you want to put on it, and then we're gonna paint it, so you're not gonna see it anyway. So that's it. I just want to, you know, show you guys what happened here. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna show you here what I'm doing. I'm just going over with the pencil so I could see it a little better. And that's it. So I'm gonna do this, and once I'm done doing the whole shoe, I'll go ahead and start to paint it.
Alright, so I did the tracing. Well, I didn't do it, Mommy did it for me, but I'm gonna go and trace around with the marker, doing the Little Mermaid and Ariel on one shoe, and then the other shoe I'm gonna do Flounder.
Okay, so Mia's gonna start tracing this with the black marker. Alright, so Mia went ahead, she traced it, and we put it on her shoe. Looks pretty good. The only thing is we don't have her eyes. You see them a little bit, her eyes and her mouth, but we're gonna like do that freehand because it's kind of small and a lot of little details, so we're gonna draw that by hand. So here's Mia's front of her shoes. She has Ariel and Flounder. So we did the front. I still gotta do the other shoe. And we're going to decide what we're going to put along the sides and in the back, and like something for background. Okay, so now Mia is adding to the background of her shoe. She's adding like bubbles in the water. So we're basically both going to do that. We're going to add to the background. I'm going to do the other shoe and add some stuff around. And then once we're done that, we'll go ahead and start painting. So I'm drawing my other shoe. Turn the light. I tried doing it on the parchment paper to do the way I did my other one, but it wasn't working. It was stressing me out. So I just went ahead and I did it freehand. I copied it from this picture here, and I'm going ahead and I'm just doing it freehand. And now I was just adding in the little bee on top. And then we have Mia over here, who's already started. She's already started painting. Nice, very nice. I'm gonna go ahead and continue, and I'll show you my progress. Alright, so I've finished my shoes. I'll show you the final look. So we have Winnie the Pooh on the front. On the inside, I just put little flowers that I'm gonna fix after once I paint it. And then on the side here, I put silly old bear with a little bee, and I wrote Pooh in the back. And then on the other one, let's focus, we have the honey pot with a bee on top, some flowers on the inside, and on this side I wrote oh bother with honey in the back with some honey drip marks. So next I'm gonna go ahead and start painting. Can't wait. This is my finished, well, one shoe is finished. I finished today. So I painted it, I put the honey pot and a little bee, and then on the outside I wrote oh bother, and then in the back I put honey again, and the outside I just left it plain. I was thinking of putting some flowers, but I think I'm just going to leave it like that. So that's one shoe down, one more to go. Alright, here we have Mia's completed shoe, one shoe. She has Flounder on the front. She basically did just like he's in water with some bubbles. And I think actually she has to write his name in the back. And that's it. And you can see here along the edges where she went over with the paint. I told her about that. You gotta be careful. You don't want to go over, and because it makes it very messy. So now she's gonna try and clean it up. She was trying to use nail polish remover and some Vim, but it doesn't seem to come off. So you gotta really try and be careful not to get anything on there. Some people put tape. I mean, I just go freehand and just try to keep it nice and neat. So something to be careful about. Alright, so here is my finished Winnie the Pooh. I'm so excited. Here he is. I just did a second coat of the red because I found it was kind of blotchy. So I did a second coat, and I'm going to let it dry until tomorrow now. And we'll just make sure the red is good, but all the other colors seem to be taking really well with just one coat. So I put on the side, Silly Old Bear. In the back, Pooh. And on the other side, I just did a couple of flowers. One looks a little lopsided, but that's okay. So there it is. Winnie the Pooh. And I'm going to show you the other one that I did yesterday, because today is we're on day 2 of painting. Alright, so here's the pair. So this is the one that I did yesterday. Trying to focus. So it's just looking if the brown may need to be touched up. Let's see. On the side, back. The other side, I was going to put some flowers here, but I decided not to. I don't know, I may add that in. So there we go. These are my Winnie the Pooh DIY shoes to bring to Walt Disney World. Okay, so now Mia's working on her shoes. She actually finished them yesterday. She finished both of them. I'll show you the first
Not totally finished with that one.
Yeah, this is her first shoe that she did, Flounder. She added little bubbles. I added in, whoops, I can't film. I added in Flounder in back. And that's it. She's just going to touch it up a little bit more. And now, the other shoe, she's fixing it up a little bit because she wasn't happy with it. Let's see the face?
No.
Well, you don't see it though. She's touching up Ariel's face because she kind of messed up on her eyes. Kind of look like she had like a melted face. That's okay. It's hard, like I told her, it's hard because it's very detailed and small. So we'll know for next time. She'll try, and if you're going to do a face like that, you should probably make it a little bit bigger because it's kind of small to draw like the eyes and nose and the mouth. So she's touching it up with some paint, and then we'll redo her face. And she's adding a little more color, right, to the side?
Yeah.
Because she did them pretty much all blue and she wasn't happy with it, so she's adding in some more color.
I'm doing red here. And then I go light blue here. Light blue there.
Okay.
Red there. And the dark blue here.
In the back, yeah.
And I'm going to keep it this color here.
Alright. Okay, so we'll show you Mia's finished product a little bit later. Maybe tomorrow. Alright, so here we have the final product of our painted shoes. These are my Winnie the Pooh and Mia's Ariel and Flounder. I'll show you them up close. I don't know if I've done this already. Here's my Winnie the Pooh honey pot. I have Oh Bother on the side. Then on the inside, I just put a couple little flowers, and right on back, I have honey. Then on the other one, Winnie the Pooh, his face. On the inside, some flowers. On the other side, I wrote Silly Old Bear, and in back, Pooh. And these are Mia's shoes. Turned out pretty good because we fixed it up. Mia had a little bit of problem because it's pretty detailed for her face. So I went ahead and fixed it with, we used some felt tip markers and tried to add in a little more detail. And yeah, turned out pretty good. And then on the side, she put Dingle Hopper. And then the other side, we did the picture of that there. In back, we have Ariel. And then we have Flounder, who turned out also pretty good after we fixed him up. His eye looks a little bit off, but try to do our best without messing it up too much. So that's Flounder, and she put on the outside, she put a thingamabob, and on the inside, whoa, a little corkscrew thingy, and in back we put Flounder. So that's it, guys. They're all done. Really happy with the way they turned out. And now the only thing that's left is I'm going to buy some Scotch Guard to spray them, and that way it'll protect them when we're at Disney. Also, we want to wear them. We're actually, what, today? 33 days right now from our trip. I can't wait. So we want to get that sprayed up, and we're going to start wearing them to break them in for our trip. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a good day. Bye.